Hey guys, the Only Python 4 here. Welcome to a donation video for May. We'll be donating all the ad revenue we earned for the last 2 months to the Stollery Children's Hospital. And also later on this video I'm going to touch on some things that have been happening and also some games you can look forward to seeing from me in the future. Since you're probably wondering after Final Fantasy IV, that'll probably be the first thing that will be taken care of. What is the next big walkthrough you've got planned? Well, first of all, let's get to donating. And here's the PayPal. So from my partnership, I've earned $24.90. So round that up, it's about $50. And I've donated that to the Stollery Children's Hospital, as you can see here. $50. I just made it to general priorities. Interesting thing about the Stollery Children's Hospital is I used to get sick a lot as I was a kid. And I went to Stollery Children here when I was younger, and they really helped me out a lot. So it's kind of like I'm giving back to them today. It's an interesting feeling. But that's besides the point. So donations are all covered for the last 2 months. So there's a new poll down below for the next charity you'd like to see the donations going to. And the choices we have are Habitat for Humanity, Canadian National Institute for the Blind, and cystic fibrosis. As always, feel free to add more suggestions of charities that you would like to see the money go to. And we will see who the winner is for July, and we'll donate to the next charity then. So, the next thing I'd like to discuss is you might have noticed that lately I haven't been updating or uploading a lot of videos on a timely schedule or any sort of schedule. The reason for that is that at the beginning of April, I had a minor, what I thought was a minor health issue that took me about 6 weeks to recover from. It was a calf strain. And then at the beginning of May, I thought I had an asthma attack, and I recently had another one last week. So I went to the hospital to see what it was, and it turns out that the asthma and the leg strain were something completely different, and I find out that I have a pulmonary embolism, which, if you look that up, is a very fancy name for saying that I have a rather large blood clot in my lungs. That being said, as you may have noticed, it's very hard for me recently to catch my breath. So I've also been in the hospital for the past week almost dealing with it. It is something I'm going to have to deal with for the next year probably. And it's not something that's hindered me on my videos, but it's just something that I'd like to say that this is what's been happening to me lately, and this is why I haven't been uploading as much as I would like to or recording as much as I'd like to, just because of this serious health issue that I have. So don't worry, I'm, on all the medication, whatever I need to be, or know what I need to do. It's not something that's, gonna make me stop doing videos or anything like that. It's just more, this is what's happening right now to the pie, and she'll be okay. And she'll be back to being somewhat more regulars with videos. Starting tomorrow, I want to upload Final Fantasy IV, and I got something that could be absolutely terrible for me, but fun for you, I think. And you'll see what I mean by the end of the video. By the end of the Final Fantasy IV video, I should say. So that's out of the way. That's kind of what's been happening lately, is I have some severe health issues. But anyways, let's move on to some good news and discuss some of the games that I have planned for the future. Since I've been doing the same, 3 games for the past, year now. At least Final Fantasy IV, it's been 2, I think. But some things I'd like to do in the future after at least Final Fantasy IV is done is I'd like to do a Legend of Zelda game. But, excuse me, I will let you guys pick which one I do. And I'll list all the Zelda games I can do, every single one of them, including the old-fashioned Nintendo ones up to Skyward Sword. I can do Skyward Sword 2. And and I'll let you pick a vote as to which one I take care of, which one you'd like to see a walkthrough of. Depending on which one it is, I can't guarantee 100%, but I'll give my best. And the next thing I'd like to do is a game that's been more requested lately, I've noticed, is Luminous Arc 2, the sequel to the game I did a long time ago. It's a fun game I really do enjoy, and I do want to take care of that sequel eventually too. And the next thing I'd like to do after that is, or during that, depending on how many walkthroughs I'm doing at the time, is I'd like to go back to doing some old school stuff. So what I would probably do is I'd do another poll to see if maybe there's an old-fashioned RPG game you guys would like to see, like Breath of Fire 1 or Earthbound, something like that, and pick the game you'd like to see a walkthrough of, and that's the one I'll do. And during that time, I would also like to do the Prinny DLC. I checked out the prices, they're not that bad, so I'll get to that when I can. And I'd also like to do Prinny 2 as well during that time. So look forward to some Zelda, some Luminous Arc 2 for all the people who've been requesting it, and an old school game that I'll let you guys pick. I'll choose some of the games that I, would like to do, and you guys choose some of the games you'd like to do. Leave some comments of what you'd like to see. Put a poll together, you guys pick it out. And look forward to some more button mashing with Prinny. That's all I have to say, guys. Stay tuned for a new Final Fantasy IV part tomorrow. Thank you for your patience, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.